Hello and welcome to one more English lesson, right? As always, science class, okay? And as you can hear, my voice is a little bit, different than usual because I got kafun show, yeah? I mean, if you live in Japan, you know what is that. Anyway, and by the way, did you answer the summary question from last lesson? So how was that? Did you do that well? Did you have difficulty? Just let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna be waiting, yeah, for your feedback of last lesson, and now we're gonna move on. We're gonna continue, okay, into this new section, which is section 9, right, on electricity. Okay, so please just follow me. Let's check it out then. Okay, and again, if you have questions, just let me know. So take care and let's enjoy this. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, just follow me. Electricity. This is the topic, right? I guess everybody knows electricity. So let's go on. In the beginning here, right, in this first part of the explanation, we have get switched on to this. It is a powerful section. Yeah, of course, here we can see that he is making jokes, yeah, using the words, okay, because power, power, yeah, it comes from electricity, power. It's a powerful section. It's a very interesting section. And switch it on, yeah, the other word that you can see on your book. Switch, yeah, normally, okay, so if you're talking about electricity, and when we have to turn it on and turn it off, I mean to make the light turns on and turns off, the little finger where we press, the name of that is switch. Okay, so you can switch on, switch off. So of course, switch here means make it go on or make it go off. Yeah, change the state of the electricity. I mean, so of course, he used that just to make jokes with the English words, ok? Teacher que quer make jokes, ele só usou então essas palavras, o switch e o power, né, para fazer essa brincadeira, né, para fazer essa conexão com dois sentidos. Alright? I hope it's clear for you, right? So if it's okay, let's move on. Let's get back because today we have a lot of words to learn. On moving on, yeah, let's get back here. Very good. So as you can see, yeah, we get electricity from the mains or from batteries. I mean, so we can get electricity from, yeah, like where does it come from? From the mains or from batteries? But mains, teacher, what is that, right? And I mean, I'm gonna read a little bit more, okay, for you about the topic here, and then later I can give you a better explanation. I can give you more, let's say, a more practical answer for you, okay, about what is that. No problem? So let's go on. Okay, so on number one, as you can see here, many appliances, which is devices, is the same, okay, on in our homes use mains electricity to work. Without it, our lives would be darker, duller, and colder. Again, darker, duller, and colder. So get the idea. Which means that if we didn't have mains of electricity, or I mean, or batteries, yeah, so probably our life, I mean, our normal life would be different because it would be darker. What I mean with that, just to make it clear for you, it means that at night, when the sun would goes down and disappear, and we would have only the light from the moon, yeah, the moonlight. I mean, probably our houses, everything would be really dark, right? So hopefully we have batteries and we have mains of electricity. I mean, we have things, materials, yeah, made by the man that we can use by, of course, because of electricity. Electricity goes into this product and then we use it to make change in our life. For example, light, right? So are you getting what is the meaning of electricity? I hope so. Okay. Anyway, so again, darker, duller, and colder. Okay. I'm gonna go back to this vocabulary. Okay, but let's continue. So we have these pictures here. I'm gonna make myself a little bit up. Okay. So analyze that, and we have the words down here. Televisions, computers. They are means of electricity. Okay. these two items here, we can say that they are mains of electricity, all right? And fridges, freezers, they are also mains of electricity. Lights, right? This one here, mains of electricity. And heaters, right? Heaters, also it's a main of electricity, okay? Let's go on. I'm gonna say something interesting that even me, like sometimes I remember that before I used to make mistakes about that. For example, and I can say here in my office, I have an air conditioner. And of course, yeah, especially nowadays in modern life, if you have an air conditioner, supposedly, right, you can make it colder, you can make it hotter, right? Because you have the two functions on the same machine, yeah, on the same device. But of course, I mean, when we talk about heat, hot, right? The correct name to use, yeah, the best way to describe it, it's heater and not air conditioner. Because air conditioner, yeah, the idea of air conditioner, of course, we can use for, yeah, we can use it as a very basic description for both heat, for hot and cold, but normally air conditioner make the air, I mean, it makes, yeah, the air colder and not hot. That's why hot we use heater. Are you getting? So heater, quente. Yep, air conditioner for cold, para frio. I hope you are understanding what I am saying, okay? If you don't, ask me. Clear? So let's go on. So these are the examples that we have here. I mean, now let's go on. I'm gonna give you the Portuguese versions for these words. Okay, so just follow me. Okay, so first one, mains. Yeah. So when we hear and we use this word mains only, mains. Yeah. This is of course means of electricity. É a rede elétrica. Okay. E, of course, the like televisions, computers. Yeah, they work because of the mains. Because of this electrical. I mean, like system, right? So this is mains, ok? É a rede elétrica, são os objetos que utilizam eletricidade, alright? Next one on batteries. I mean battery, right? I guess no difference for you. Next one, let's go to the next. As I mean, as I told you before, yeah, appliances they are the same as devices. The way that we can translate it, eletrodomésticos. Okay, that's the way. Next one, darker. What is darker, teacher? Darker is when is more dark. Dark means escuro, né? Então, darker é mais escuro. Por que é mais escuro? Porque tem um ER de comparativo, então é mais escuro, ok? Duller. What is duller? Aqui é de mais tedioso, tá bom? Algo que é é algo meio chato, meio tedioso, meio, né? Aborrecedor, ok? Então, a nossa situação também seria um pouco mais duller, mais entediante, né? Seria menos atrações. That's the way. E colder, mais frio, right? I guess no big deal here. So, now that I gave you the translations, let's move on. Yeah, we are gonna continue the reading here on number 2, and of course, let's get into that. Number 2, smaller electrical appliances often use batteries, which store electricity. These appliances can be moved from place to place. Batteries eventually run down and need to be replaced or recharged. Batteries are sometimes called cells. Okay, so let's see what is that, right? Let's understand that. In this part here, I'm gonna give you guys only the meaning of the blue words. Okay, the rest you have to get that, right? Okay, so batteries, baterias, right? Moved from place to place, movido de lugar para outro, right? Run down. So batteries eventually run down. I mean, run down means that the energy, the power inside of the battery will finish. So run down, vai acabar. And need to be replaced or recharged. Ou seja, precisa ser, né, como diz, realocado, né, substituído ou recarregado, ok? Quando você é replaced, você é substituído. Quando você é recharged, você é recarregado. And batteries are sometimes called cells. São chamadas às vezes de células, né? Células de energy. Alright? So, I guess it's quite clear here, right? Moving on. And we have some samples here of some means of electricity, yes, some machines, some devices. Appliances, right? So let's go. Clocks, radios, phones, toys, and torches. Yeah, one more time. Tortures. Tortures, okay? This is how we say lanterna, right? So, these are the pictures. I guess not really no secret here, okay? Okay, so let's go down here because we have like some important information here, yeah? Some danger of electricity, right? Some of the dangers of electricity. Electricity can be dangerous, for sure. It's something powerful, right? And if we not manage that carefully, we can get into trouble, right? So let's see. An electric shock from a mains socket could kill you. Electricity from the mains is a lot more powerful than electricity from the battery. Okay, so again, the blue word here, yeah, is highlighted firstly because it's important. Secondly, because we have to know that, yeah, could kill you, poderia matá-lo. Okay, so an electric shock from a mains socket. Okay, o que é isso, teacher? Mains socket. Né? Mains são a rede elétrica ali. Socket é o plug, é aquele local onde a gente coloca a tomada ali, ok? Então aquilo chama-se socket, right? And okay, so and then we have some recommendation, let's say, right? Never. Do you know what means never? I think this is obvious, right? If there is something never means never do that. Don't, okay? And of course, if you have always means always do that. It's the opposite. Never, no way. Always, so please do that. Easy, easy peasy, right? So let's see. So what we should never do. Number one, never stick your fingers, these, or pens, or sorry, fingers, pens, or anything else into a mains socket. If you see a socket, never try to put, I don't know, like a pen, like something like that, right? Don't do that because you're gonna get shocked. Okay, uh, you're gonna get shocked. That's a good one. Next one: never touch switches with wet hands. Teacher, I forgot what is wet. What is that? Wet hands. Wet hands means that your hand has water. Okay, somehow it's humid. So wet hands. Again, wet hands means that your hands are, sorry, let me write it here for you, are humid. Do you know what is that? Do you know what is humid? Let me change the color here so make it simple for you guys to understand that, okay? Do you know humid or another, okay, another way to say that, like, has water, right? Has water on it. Okay, so this is wet hands. Yeah. So if you have some, I don't know, some remaining water, yeah, or if it's humid, your hand, please do not touch the switches. Teacher, I forgot. What is the switch? Is where you turn it on, turn it off, the light. Okay, or whatever. Whatever main of electricity that you are using. Okay, or appliance, right? Next one. Going to the next here. Never use electrical appliances near water. It's the same thing. Yeah? Like if you're using electrical appliances, example like kettle or microwave, like what whatever you are using that needs electricity, don't keep it away from water. Okay, why? Because water, like it's like a conductor, right? It's not safe, so don't do that. And sorry, always hold the plastic part of a plug when plugging in and unplugging appliances. Okay, so again, teacher, what is that? What are you talking about? Let's check it out. Okay, so I have a plug here. Can you see? It's a computer plug, right? It's a little bit right light, but anyway. So excuse me. This is a plug again, right? If you're gonna plug it into the socket, right? Of course, do not touch here, right? Touching the plastic part, and then you plug it. Easy, right? No big deal, I guess. Let's continue. Okay, now I'm a little bit closer, yeah, just to make it simple to read, okay? And then, of course, these recommendation that we have already here is just to make it, safer, right? Because as we can see here in the sign, right? I guess you can see that it's dangerous, okay? It's high voltage, okay? Which means if you touch electricity, yeah, if your hands are humid or as water, yeah, water and electricity, they should not be together, never, okay? So this is the point. And safety rules, deadly serious, okay? So this is, again, they make jokes using the English words, right? Safety rules, this is obvious, right? Okay, so regras, how can I put that in Portuguese? Regras de segurança, maybe that's a good one, right? And deadly serious, ou seja, é mortalmente sério, né? It's something really, really important. So, I'm gonna read in English, I'm gonna explain the red words, and of course, the sentence itself, everything, it's homework for you, yeah? Pass to Portuguese. Easy, easy peasy. Alright, guys? So, follow me. And think about all the things you use that run off electricity. That the battery, yeah, that run off electricity. It is amazingly useful, right? Without it, we'd have no computers, no tellies, no mobile phones. But remember, you need to be careful when using electricity too. The safety rules aren't just for science lessons, they're for everyday life. Okay, so very clear. We have here 4 words: electricity, safety rules, careful, and everyday life. So, electricity, eletricidade, safety rules, regras de segurança, careful, cuidado, everyday life, né? Todos os dias aí da vida, né? A vida diária, ok? Interesting information for you. We could see here that we have the word run off electricity. Run off electricity here, in this case, means that it uses electricity. Yeah, it's moved by electricity. There is a need of electricity, so the appliance, the thing, yeah, the product work. So this is run off electricity. On the other hand, we have seen before, yeah, and I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, just to here run off electricity. Uses electricity. If we go up and take a look on that part, use batteries which store electricity. These appliances can be moved from place to place, and batteries eventually run down. You see, we changed only the second word. So run down here means it's over, finishes, yeah? No more battery. Okay, so if something run down, it means that there is no more battery, okay? No more power. But in the last one, in the last part here, runs off means it uses. Okay, so it's an interesting fact, yeah? Something maybe you will not forget it. Runs off and runs down. They have different meanings. So be careful when you use it and how to use it. Okay, and if it's okay, I guess, right? I guess you got it clear. I believe there is no really words that I don't know. Maybe you didn't understand. I hope, right? If there is, let me know. Okay, but if everything is okay, so let's go to the next part. Okay, next part. Circuits. Again, circuits. So just follow me. Electricity can only travel if there is a complete circuit. So what is that circuit? Let's see. We have here 2 definitions and 2 pictures as well to make it clear for us. So follow me. Electricity travels from the power source, such as a cell, battery, around a series of conductors, the circuit, back to the power source. Okay, to the power source. Wow, this is a complicated complicated sentence, right? But let's get that. Let's understand this sentence. Ou seja, a eletricidade, ela viaja, né? Aí, a partir de power source, que é a fonte né, de energia aí, por exemplo, ele dá um exemplo, battery, cell, né, uma bateria, e ele vai, né, vai seguindo aí, né, ao redor aí, né, vai ao longo aí de uma série de condutores. Isso a gente chama de conductors, ok? Que são circuits, né? The circuit. Teacher, não tô pegando. O que é circuit? O que é conductors? Ok? Já chegaremos lá. E daí, back to the power source. E ele retorna ali ao power source, ou seja, a fonte de energia. Ok, mas vamos lá, né? Vamos mostrar esse desenho aqui. Vamos utilizar o desenho para ter uma clear image of that, ok? So, here we have a power source, right? This is a power source. Why? Because this is a battery, right? Okay. And then the circuits, like what is that? Is this line is here in black? Can you see that? Yeah. Then comes here, comes here, comes here. Okay, and then get back here. Okay, so these, yeah, this is what we call a circuit or conductors. That is the point. Okay. Again, there is a lamp here, and there is this also, yeah, this a small circuit here as well. Okay, and then it gets back here. On, I mean, but let's get that. Like, what exactly is this? Okay, let's go on. Ok, so check it out here. Eu deixei uma definição em português só para ficar bem clear, né? Só para ficar bem prático. Então, vamos lá. Circuito elétrico, o que é isso? Que é o circuit, né? Ali o conductor. Um circuito elétrico é a ligação de elementos, como né, aquela cordinha ali em volta, tais como né, resistores, né, indutores, capacitores, diodos, linhas de transmissão, que é a pretinha que a gente vê no desenho, ok? Fontes de tensão, fontes de corrente e interruptores, de modo que formem pelo menos um caminho fechado para a corrente elétrica. Ou seja, isso é um circuit, é por onde ela passa, igual a gente vê isso aqui. É bem parecido com aquele desenho, né? Tem a lâmpada, aí tem o fio aqui, condutor, né? Tem a fonte de energia que é a bateria, e tem alguns, né, transmissores aqui, igual essa parte aqui, ok? Então, basicamente isso é né, o conductor, essa linha que leva né, da fonte, qual que é a fonte? A bateria, né, a, ou a plug aí, né, com uma corrente elétrica, ok? E ela faz esse circuito, né, por isso até chama circuit, até ele voltar ao normal, tá bom? Então, tem aqui. Se precisar deixar marcado e let's get back, because the focus is English. Isso aqui é só para deixar clear for you. Let's go. And now getting back here, yeah. And we have number 2. If there is a gap, I mean a space in the circuit, no electricity will flow. And the electricity will not get to the other side. I guess no problem here, right? Let's continue. Let's move on. Going down, okay? Now we have this second part, okay? I'm gonna move myself, yeah, back to this place here. Okay, just again, sorry, let me get back here just a little, just to make things clear, right? Power source, I have already told you. Conductors, the circuit, yeah, the circuit, sorry. There's a gap, no electricity. Just to make it clear. Fonte de energia, power source. Conductors, os condutores, né, que é o mesmo que o circuito. O que é o circuito? Eu já expliquei agora mesmo. Back to the power source, ele retorna ali a fonte de energia. What is that, teacher? Here in the example is the battery, right? Number 2, if there is a gap, se tiver um espaço ali, electricity will not go through. Okay, so there is no electricity. I guess clear, right? Continuing. Simple circuits can be set up using components. I mean, we can set up, we can adjust, we can make, yeah, we can prepare. This is setup, yeah, using components, okay? So what is components? Component, that's similar to Portuguese. So let's read it. Components are just things, materials, yeah, that can go in the circuit. An electrical circuit needs. So what is necessary to have to make an electrical circuit? Let's see this. Follow me. Okay. Again, let's please pay attention on that. Components are just things that can go in the circuit. An electrical circuit needs, number one, a cell, battery, with wires connected to both the positive and the negative. I mean, yeah, if you get a battery, we have two sides, the positive one and the negative one. So they need a wire. Teacher, what is a wire? Is this one here. Can you see that? On this thing here, this is a wire, okay? And two, wires made of metal, of course. So it has to be made of metals, okay? Do you know that in Portuguese, a wire? São os fios. And number three, an electrical. Sorry, electrical. Let's listen to the native pronunciation.
Electrical.
One more time.
Electrical.
Electrical. Yeah, that's it. An electrical component device, such as bulb, buzzer, or motor. Okay. Again, battery, the blue one. Buzzer, this one here. Okay. That buzzer maybe because of the sound, right? And there is also a bulb, right? AC motors or a motor. There is also this one here. This is a motor, and this one we call bulb. Okay, really, teacher? Uma lâmpada bulb? Yes, this is the correct way to say lâmpada. Okay, não é light. Okay, light is what it produces, right? Inside here, but the name of this thing here, it's bulb. All right, very good. And so these are the things that we have here. Okay, so bulb, buzzer, or motor. Okay, homework. I'm gonna give a homework to you guys. Please search for me. Yeah, search for me. I have already told you what is bulb, so bulb no problem. But on buzzer, motor. How do we say these two words here in Portuguese? So this is homework to you. Okay, so please do that. Going down. Again, supposing is everything clear? Let's go to this next part here. So follow me. Again, let's move my head here. The batteries and components must be set up properly. I mean, of course, you have to prepare, you have to put them in the right place in a proper way, right? Because if you mess it, if you don't do that correctly, you will have problems. Let's see how it works. Of course, don't do that at home, okay? Not this one. I mean, there is no need. Not now, right? We can work it out that later, maybe, right? I'm gonna leave here the four samples for you, so we can read everything together. So please just follow me. Batteries and components must be put together correctly for the circuit to work. So work, funcionar, okay? So that is the meaning of work here. Não é trabalhar aqui, okay? A. We have A, B, C, D. Of course, I'm gonna begin from A. Circuit A won't work because the wire has been connected to the glass on the bulb, so which is an insulator. Do you remember? We have already studied that. If you don't know, go back there. So this information here, please, Portuguese. Okay, again, I'm gonna read for you again. The circuit A won't work. It's not gonna work. Okay, it's gonna fail because the wire has been connected. The wire is connected here. Of course, this is not the right place, right? So that's A. B. Circuit B won't work. Again, this doesn't work because both wires, both from this side and from this side, are connected to the same end of the battery. They both go to one place. Remember, it doesn't work. We have said before that for it to work properly, one has to be here and another one in the front. Yeah, so clear. Again, this sentence also has to be translated. And C, follow me. Circuit C won't work because there is a gap in the circuit. What is gap, teacher? Here, there is a space here. Maybe it was cut, it was broken, we don't know. But If it's not connected properly, it won't work as well. Okay, so please, this one too. And hooray, it means finally we got the right one. We got it. Circuit D will work for sure, right? Why? As long as the battery isn't flat. Again, as long as the battery isn't flat. You go, what is that, teacher? Flat? What does it mean? Of course, I guess you don't know, but you can imagine what is a flat battery, yeah? Battery flat. It means that it has no more power. It's a dead battery, right? No energy on that. So that's the meaning of flat battery, okay? So coming back just to analyze it, and I guess we cover all of them, right? So this one too here, okay? So teacher, why did you circle all of them? Portuguese, 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 and Portuguese. All the sentences. Okay, so please, you do that for me. This and yeah, everything. The 2 pages of today's lesson. Okay, just to finish, just to conclude. Okay, I'm gonna read on the four A, B, C, D one more time in English only. Okay, and I'm gonna just explain what means won't work and will work in Portuguese, and then we get to the end of the lesson. So just follow me, listen carefully. Circuit A won't work because the wire has been connected to the glass on the bulb, which is an insulator. B, on circuit B won't work because both wires are connected to the same end of the battery. So it's not correct. C, circuit C won't work because there is a gap in the circuit. So if there is a gap, it doesn't work. And the last one, circuit D, will work as long as the battery isn't flat, as long as the battery still have energy. Okay? So, still has energy actually. Sorry, still be able, to share energy. That's a good way. So please, this, translate that, and that's the topic of today's lesson. Okay? So I hope you got it. Yeah, in my opinion, it's not so complicated. Last week's lesson was, we had much more information, right? So today I think you can get that clearly. As always, if you have questions, I'm here. Ask me. I'm here to help you out. Okay, if you have any suggestions or anything, just let me know. So do your best, right? We have 2 pages today. Let me see if I have the number of the page here. Maybe no. Yep, 70, 73 and 74. Yeah, section 9. Do your best, right, guys? Thanks always. See you next time. A big hug to you, and bye bye. Take care, guys.